Hey everybody, Earl Davis, maxproud channel. You saw my last video. I said I'd do a part two or an update on this Harley Benton uh, 85A, MM 85A. With the double humbuckers, there's been quite a few different reviews on it by the people explaining the benefit of this German-made base. Harley Benton, being it so cheap but so well made in the process. After being, buying this for about $221 US, nothing's perfect. Everything I said about it, I thought was pretty nice. Including the 24 frets double octave you get, these two humbucking pickups, nice Music Man type bridge. It has the thick U neck that some people like, some people don't. Pretty smooth on the corners of the fretboard. There has been some question from all of you about a noisy ringing from the pickups. I don't know if from the pickups or preamp, more likely pickups. Okay, you can hear a bit of a buzz there. When I turn up the treble, it's pretty significant. Not terribly loud, but loud enough to be, I don't know, I guess annoying. Now, when I take a little treble off and a little bass off, you see it significantly goes down. You can still hear a kind of murmur, but that kind of cuts it down a whole lot where it's not, I guess, annoying. And I do have a very good cord here, one of very thick cord that I often use in these situations, and it's just still not covering the noisy sound. The noise is livable, but more than likely I'm going to have this grounded in some type of way to get those pickups a little cleaner. Other than that, right here, the input, it's not the best. Let me turn this off. That might be a little annoying to you. Right here, as you can see, it's this is not sticking out too far. It's just kind of embedded into the base pretty much. And when I put my cord in my input, you can't feel a little difference. It really slaps in. It's in pretty solid, but I don't know. It's kind of rough. Doesn't feel right, but it is secure. Not going anywhere. This has there was something I also forgot to tell you that was remarked in some of the other videos. You noticed, complying with the 24 frets that this neck has, the neck pickup is very, very close to the end of the fretboard here. And with that, a lot of people, and me included, kind of thump in this area. Okay, thumb is okay, but the plucking finger, I'm actually plucking kind of off of the pickup, the space between there. Here, you really have between the pickup and the neck, you really have nowhere to play. But it's not a a difficult thing, but it may annoy some people. It doesn't annoy me. I just have to kind of sharpen my hand, sharpen the attack when I, come into it, because it's not very shallow between there. So, or you can go between the neck here. That's comfortable for you. But with that, there's a little different, more tenor baritone sound. We go further down in the middle. Sorry for anything else. No string tree on two of the strings. Aside from that, I mean, I still like the bass despite the flaws. Like I say, if I really want to put some time and investment in it, I can take it to my local luthier. He can probably hook me up for $40 or $50 to get that noise either out of there or come down to a point where you can barely hear it. So that's not a big thing. I know you're probably saying, well, if you buy a bass, you should buy a bass and it should be all put together and everything. I mean, I rolled the dice with this one. I can't say that I didn't. There's no way I could have demoed this bass before I got it. I basically, I basically got this bass on hearsay. The other reviews on YouTube gave it a real thumbs up, and I pressed my luck since it was a very cheap bass, but still had a lot of flashy things on it. And I still carry the same opinion. I said between 0 and 100%. I gave it an 85. That's about right. I can't complain too much. Of course, I wasn't expecting a 90% bass, coming from overseas in Germany and just having all these things. I mean, it wasn't going to be perfect, like a Music Man or something like that. The one they're trying to emulate, So I still give it an 85%, and that's how I feel. Now, maybe you don't feel this way. Maybe you want to make this my first trash bass. I mean, I usually don't give a bad review. A bass has to be pretty terrible for me to really go off on it. And this is not, shut up, phone. This is not terrible. Okay, if it was terrible, I would say, but no, this is not terrible. This is a playable bass. It will give you your money's worth. I mean, $220 isn't much. It does pay for itself in that way. Okay, so like I said, but if you have a different opinion, let me know. Don't be shy. You won't hurt my feelings. Just go ahead and give me what you think about this bass. And I like the B string. Gives a good tone. Yeah. So this is my review on the Harley Benton Part 2, discussing some of the flaws and problems you might have with it. I've been over those. Even though they have, it's far from the perfect bass. Of course, I still like it. I think it's still a lot of bang for your buck. But that's my opinion. So if you have a different opinion, let me know. This is part 2 of the Harley Benton. I'll be back. Until next bass, everybody.